Hey guys, I've been seeing a lot of not very good shrimping lately. I wanted to cover a couple of fundamental points about shrimping itself. So when I'm over here, I've got one leg up and one leg down. The leg that's up is going to create the space so that my other hip can come underneath it. I'm not just trying to push myself to the side. I'm trying to lift my hip up. My other hip slides underneath. My shoulder doesn't really move in distance. It moves just in terms of rotation. So I'm here, I lift, the other hip comes underneath, and I pivot on this shoulder. At the apex of the movement, as far as I can go, I'm going to crunch my abs, which is going to allow me to move a little bit more away. Now, when I'm done with this position, my shoulders are basically going to be facing the ground. If I shrimp and I wind up like this, if somebody's chest to chest with me, they're just going to iron me right back out. And all of this is wasted. And I don't want to waste effort. Jiu-jitsu is all about conservation of energy. So I'm here. I think of it like if I tied a rope to a rock and that rope tied to my hip. When I lift it up, I throw that rock, whoop, and I slide right through. Now you might be able to shrimp by being very powerful against guys maybe your size, but I went against some guys that were like close to 400 pounds, and without the actual lifting and sliding underneath motion, I never would have escaped. So that's the first part. Second part is the ab crunch, to really get my hips out. Third thing is having my shoulders more or less facing the ground, because if somebody's chest is on top of me, now they're on an unstable plane. If they're chest to chest, like I said, they're just going to iron me out. The last thing is I see a lot of people shrimping by going like this. Now I appreciate it because when you're doing this, you got to make space, but mostly, if I have to shrimp my hips that much and my shoulders aren't moving, I'm not going to have the distance to push this out. It's better to be used to having this as the position my body just stays in. So I'm here. You can't separate my arms. Can't separate my arms. That's it during my escape. The last bit, actually, I know I said the last bit was the last bit, but this is really the last bit. You don't need your elbows to do anything. My goal is not to go this way. My goal is just to slide this way. If you're going like this is incorrect. You should be able to shrimp with your elbows not touching the ground. You should be able to shrimp with your leg not touching the ground. Because all that you need is your shoulder, your hips, and your foot. Thank you very much.